So the story about it's 4 a.m., you wake up and all you want to do is go practice. Is there any truth to that story?
Yeah, it was. So I actually woke up about 2 a.m. And I was like wide awake at 2 a.m. And then I somehow like convinced myself, hey, you got to get back to sleep. But I was really excited. It was hard for me to go to sleep as well. And like I was in and out, and then by 4 a.m., like I was ready to rock. Like I was so excited to get back on the field. And there's just so many things that go along with, like I haven't played in 279 days. Like I just want to get out there. And so it was really good to get out there, but yeah, definitely a restless night's sleep.
The amazing thing to me is, at your old age, you somehow
old age, I love it.
are still the first one to every drill. One drill ends, and you're sprinting and you're first in line at the next drill. Why?
I think it's about the little things, you know, and especially when you're trying to be a leader to some of the young guys, you gotta show that it's things like getting to the drill early, it's being on time to every meeting, and when I say on time, 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early, and it's those things that kind of set the tone, and so. I like to think of myself as one of the leaders of this team, and if I'm setting the pace, the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack, so I'm bringing them up. So
after Coach Kelly's press conference yesterday, there's a swarm around him, and I'm just kind of listening in, and he called you the undisputed leader of this team. To you, what makes a great leader?
Well, first, that's humbling that he said that. That's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that leadership there's a lot that goes into it. I think that you have to kind of work on some character traits that are kind of necessary to being a leader. But then also, it starts with like self-evaluation, self-reflection, and then building on it with through research, trying to read books, ask other people that are great leaders. And so you have to first follow a good leader. And so I've been very fortunate on the previous teams. We've had great leadership, and on our coaching staff, we have great leadership, and really in all facets of my life. My dad's really one of my role models, my brother-in-law. So it's a lot of those things I think go into being a good leader, but then kind of taking care of the men and accomplishing the mission in reverse order is what you're looking for.
And guys just listen to you. Some guys, the guys just want to listen to you. They know that you know what you're talking about. You can watch that the whole practice. There was one point where you, Brian Van Gorder, and Coach Kelly all kind of separated at practice today and started talking. What are those conversations like at this point in your career?
As a fifth-year senior, you kind of have a different perspective. You're looking at it from a distance, kind of, at certain points. Obviously, you're still in it, but you've seen so many things before, so you can kind of have conversations about what's going on in practice, certain things, and think whenever they allow me to in and they ask for my perspective, I'll give it to them, and really they are the leaders of the team, and I'm just trying to try to just stand up for some of the guys. So.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You're too short. You're too slow. How could you lead this team? How can you be the MVP of a Notre Dame football team?
Well, thanks for all those wonderful compliments,
My biceps are bigger than yours, Joe.
I've been working on my bicep game all winter, all summer. So when I was a younger guy, when I was in a meeting, and the coach kind of looked at me and. He asked me, Joe, why am I going to put you in the game? And I was like, I looked at him, I had no idea. Manti's on the team, we got Dan Fox Carlo, and I really didn't know. And so it was about 2 minutes of awkward silence, and then I finally figured it out. He's grilling me. I didn't say anything. I was like, I thought I was quicker or faster. He's like, no, Fox is quicker. Fox is faster than you. And I finally came up with, I have to be perfect. And so really, I'm just trying to do, for myself, my own personal game, I try to be as close to perfect as possible. But then really, I just want to do everything I can to support this team. And so if that means, getting somebody water when they're tired, or trying to help guys get aligned, or whatever it really means. So really, it's more about taking care of the guys around you, and hopefully that can lead to good things for the whole unit and the team.
Always fun hanging out with you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Wakeboard,
yeah,
right?
man, sounds good.